Welcome back, viewers, to late breaks, some great overtakes, and of course there's always that one individual who's just an absolute sausage. Welcome back to the channel. It's Raw Talent Racing, top split driving. Let's go.
RTR under team orders. Dominate, dominate, dominate. Daniel XB.
Wow, what a move that is! Nice and insane move by them. Well played.
Valkyries and tempos and petrels, hackans. The RTR squad and force this week.
RTR gang at the top. Look at that. Top 5. 7 in the top 10. 8 in the top 12.
Yes, it's RTR domination. World domination for RTR.
Check this. What's going on? First RTR, second RTR, 6th RTR, 8th RTR, 9th RTR, 10th RTR, 12th RTR, 14th RTR. What's that about?
Dropping a 147.485 just outside the top 100, and we're going to take a look at some of the week's racing. It's been absolutely nuts. Lots of overtakes, late breaks, and some dodgy parts here and there, as you can understand down at Daily Race B, Grand Valley, RH tyres, sand, GR3 cars. I mean, what could go wrong? I mean, possibly. What could go wrong? Let's go. Shouts out to Heaton for that outrageous undertake he just done on me on the hairpin. Jumping on board with Max, and it's always a pleasure to see Max in the lobby. And he made up loads of places in this race. I just wanted to know why, how, when, where, all those kind of questions came to mind. And did he drift around the whole track? And no, he never. He actually kept 4 wheels in contact with the tarmac at all times. Unbelievable stuff. But here we are with Max, and he gets absolutely shunted. I heard that from P1 after the race. I had to go and look at this, and I was like, oh my god, wowzers. Anyhow, jumping into the next race and coming to the end of the straight. 4 cars straight ahead of me. Just knew there was going to be absolute carnage. This guy, this Italian guy, just absolutely tried to murder Maurizio twice. Went for an absolute dive bomb. Carnage everywhere, cars bouncing off walls. But we regain our place in 8th. Once again, heading down the back straight, and we're in 3rd place, and we absolutely send it on Dimmy. So apologies to Dimmy. I did say sorry to him afterwards, but he done it to me earlier in the days, so I guess that's karma. Bouncing into another race, and we've got Heaton. Heaton is in the building. Absolute pleasure racing with Heaton as always, and makes another outrageous move on the inside on that hairpin. And I was like, you know what, I'm not having this. I'm going to hold my line, and off we go. Just holding that B2 off in P2 and staying tight to our apex and make sure there's no room for Heaton to get round. And somehow in another race he got ahead of me. I don't know how, but yeah, absolute carnage going on ahead. And I was like, you know what, I want to make an inside move here. I'm going to do a cutback, and we just nudge Heaton into P1, and he goes off to win the race. So shouts out to Heaton and the French guy. Good racing, and we get a podium. Lovely jumpy. There are many cars you can use down at Grand Valley. The GTR, the Hurricane is up there in P1. I'm using the Alpha 4C. Been racing this guy in Michigan all week, and a great driver, to be honest. He obviously just gets a little bit loose there, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to try to send it around the outside, knowing I've got the inside on the exit to the bridge, and as long as I get out ahead of him, then we go off into P2, which is what we do. Shouts out to Michigan. Jumping into another race where we're just leading the way, and heading down to the hairpin. Got Bunga hot on my tail, and makes a lovely move down on the inside, and that Hurricane is really good. Whilst Bunga is there taking advantage, Heaton decides to pass through as well, so it's a 2-for-1 on me. Usually I do it to other people, but I guess karma strikes. As I said in the video at the beginning of the week, I think I believe GR3 is so balanced you can use any car down at Grand Valley, and as you can see, this Corvette it's in the top 100. I've seen it probably 4 or 5 times up there, so it's another car you can use down at Grand Valley. Shouts out to Matthew, always good racing with him, and that Italian reappears, massive dive bomb, and pushes past, bounces off my car, off he goes. Heading down into this kind of double chicane. Nitschken gets on the sand, RH tyres, and you're going to start drifting, I can tell you that. And you take full advantage. Off we go into P1. I believe it finished like that. P1, P2, P3, Kelly third. Bouncing into another race and got heat on, making a move on the outside. I'm telling you, that Porsche is very, very strong down at Grand Valley. Unfortunately, he couldn't hang on the outside for that long, and we take full advantage, holding off P1, great racing with heat on. Anyway, jumping into a race from earlier in the week, and I was pulling in Popcorn and Dunstable. Popcorn just gets on the sand, hits Dunstable, all hell breaks loose. Both cars do 360s, off we go. Ferrari takes full advantage, and we take P2. I pressed pause by accident, I don't know why. But yeah, it cost me P1. Let's go. Anyway, racing Binu, TX3 Binu. I'm not sure that's how you pronounce it. Raced them all Saturday night, and we had some fantastic racing. He's a really good driver. He was starting in P1, let me go through. He was just chasing me down for the rest of the race, and eventually, I think it was about 4-3 to him in races at the end of the night. But yeah, so I think I won a few of them. He won a few, he caught me. But yeah, great driver. Shouts out to Binu. Don't know what to say, man. Great driving. Timmy gets a penny coming into the final lap of the race. Make an absolute move and just hold him off. Didn't want to hold the apex too much. I didn't want him to come back around the outside. And off we go into P2, right behind Kelly. So that was that. Into another race down the back straight, and Binu, who had my slipstream, makes a move on the inside, holds that apex, and another great move from Binu, and we carry on to follow him all the way down to the hairpin. Talking of hairpins, following Salvi down into the hairpin. As you can see, he picks up some sand, off goes into the other sand trap, and this is what happens if you pick up sand, dirty tyres, you're going to miss your brake points. You're going to slide wide, you're going to oversteer, understeer. That's the end of your race, man. Anyway, Greg's has pulled up right next to us, going down into the hairpin. He's trying to hold it around the outside. And I'm like, boy, good luck there, sir. Anyway, we get a bit squirrely on the exit, and he takes full advantage. Off he goes into P1, trying to follow him down into the hairpin. I want to make a move on heat on. I'll pick up a penny, I think, here. But no, we've got dirty tyres, and I'm like, I want to go deep, cut inside. I just couldn't get the exit right. And follow heat on, missed my gear, did a bit of sliding into, I don't know what you call this, a double chicane down here. Yeah, he pick up some sand, so does heat on, picks up a penny. But off we go, P1, P2, shouts out to heat on. Anyway, following Nitschken, seems like a common theme, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to hang it around the outside and then cut back on the inside and get a really, really good run down the back end. Just about make it round the Skyline GTR. Hold that apex, didn't want to hold it too tight, just let the car drift out a little bit so Nitschken couldn't get past. Get a drift on the exits. I'm like, ooh, Nitschken's only 2 turns behind. Is he going to get slipstream? Then I go and hit the wall. And I'm like, bloody hell, man. All you got to do is drive clean, drive safe, and P2 is secure. And I thought Nitschken was going to get me, but he had that penny. So P2 it was. Anyhow, jumping into another race, and Greg's is pulled up next to us. I don't know, I think it's a bit of a distraction. I started thinking about sausage rolls and pasties and donuts and stuff. But anyway, Peter makes a lovely move down on the inside. That Porsche's got such a fat ass, he probably didn't realise. didn't give me enough room on the exit, and bounced off the wall, heading down into the hairpin. I'm like, don't pick up sand, don't get a penny, don't cross the white line, just stay with Heaton, don't crash into him. And the Frenchman takes full advantage and pulls our pants down at the same time whilst trying to be a clean driver, and takes full advantage. Off we go into P3. So later in the race, and we're on lap 3 in P3, and Frenchman makes a bold move around the outside, and I thought, this is interesting. Heaton gets a little loose, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to take P2. See you later, Heaton. And off we go, following the Frenchman down to the hairpin. I can't quite remember what happens for the rest of the race. Maybe Heaton makes a move down on the inside. No, he decides to go on the outside. And I tried to... Do you know what? It's really difficult when you see someone on the outside and you've got the inside line. It's very hard to kind of push him wide. It's not something I want to do. So respect Heaton, give him space, and off he goes, retaining his P2. Off to go and chase P1. Anyhow, we will jump into the last clip. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed the video today. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to finish out with some great racing with Nitschken, just side by side racing for like the next minute or so. It's an absolute pleasure racing with people like this who respect boundaries, respect you as a driver, respect your pace, and it just delivers great racing. Like you see, Nitschken goes a bit wide. I'm like, oh, take advantages here and try and get the overtake done. Couldn't quite make it around the outside, so I'm like, you have to pull out here to be on the outside. Let Nitschken go. I'm like, you know, I can tuck in the inside here. Maybe I could do a cutback. Maybe I'll do a cutback. I'll go around him on the inside, hold the inside line for the next line. That means I'm going to be on the outside for the exit on the bridge. And I was like, I don't really want to be. I want to be on the other side. And I'm like, ooh, Nitschken got a little loose there. Can I cut back on the inside? Yes, I can, and get it done. And off we go. But shouts out to Nitschken. Dimmy's in P1, Heaton, seen Jordan lead him out this week, Rizzo, everybody who's seen me in Daily Race B all week. It's been a pleasure, it has been fun, it's been thrilling. This RH tyres, GR3 cars, mixed up with a bit of sand, and there was always going to be a little bit of carnage mixed into it. So yeah, fantastic racing. If you avoided it this week, shame on you, you have missed out. That's all I can say. Until next time, take good care, and we will speak soon.